Hey concrete friends, thank you for joining me today. I'm Mr. Concrete, and today we're going to make a beautifully marbled cactus planter using my magic concrete mix, gray matter. Let's get right to it, starting with 1 kilo of gray matter with some pigments mixed inside. Blue, green, pink, any color you can imagine. Gray matter's consistent and light-colored base tone lets your pigment shine. And look what else. Hemp, Mother Nature's pubes. She lends her strength to make gray matter ultra strong. And it's an agricultural byproduct. That's good for the environment. 1 kilo of gray matter with 40 grams of my very special purple blend mix, pigment mix, 5 grams of red, and 15 grams of black. I'm going to pour in 100 milliliters of water. You want to keep your water ratio almost exactly 100 milliliters for every 1 kilo. Now I poured in most of the pigment water. I poured in most of the water. But I saved a little bit. And I think I can add the small amount that I saved. You need to add water very, very carefully. The first amount of water is a suggested amount. If your concrete still needs a little bit more water to come together, I suggest using a squeeze bottle. That seemed like plenty. Did you know gray matter is 4 times stronger than your average concrete? That gives you cleaner edges, ultra-thin castings, and the ability to reproduce detail as small and delicate as a fingerprint. Because sometimes you're going to have to. A little bit more. You know what? It has been very dry in my neck of the woods. And so I think that my concrete's actually taking a little extra water, a little more water than it typically does in the winter. Or at least not in the winter, but in the spring, I guess, is the last time I was mixing. Okay, I'm ready to dump this out. Here we go. Now, one thing I always get in the comments of every video is somebody saying that there's no rocks in this concrete mix, and their concrete has rocks. Can you please trust me? Gray matter rocks. There are rocks in here. There's a 3 to 5 millimeter screened stone mixed into gray matter. Just enough. Most concrete mixes that are readily available to the consumer in a bagged form have the maximum amount of rocks mixed in them, because that saves money. Rocks are cheap. We don't do that. I'm not going to ship you rocks. This isn't the pet rock. You can make a pet rock, but this is not the pet rock. So we add just enough rocks. So you can use gray matter as is, or if you want to add more rocks, if you feel like you need more rocks in your mix, and you feel like the mold that you're making will allow you to have more rocks in your mix, add more rocks to your mix. I don't care. You can do it. Not only do I don't care, I've designed this so you could do that. Sometimes I add more rocks. Sometimes I add specific rocks. Let's say I wanted to make a terrazzo, and I wanted to add a very specific aggregate and then wet polish the concrete to expose the aggregate. With gray matter, you've got the ability to do that. I want to leave that as an option to you. Oh, now we're starting to see the kind of the wonderful part of gray matter. One of my favorite magic tricks. Here we go. Gray matter is a non-Newtonian fluid that uses specially designed nanoparticles to make magic. This little trick allows you to remove one entire stage from your casting process. And the reason I did that was because some stages of casting concrete are not fun. They're messy and dusty and dangerous. And I decided I didn't want to do that step. So I designed gray matter to finish, to self-level and finish with minimal input from me. We're going to slide that to the side. That is ready to roll. Color number 2. 1 kilo of gray matter, just like the last one, and 30 grams of white pigment, 5 grams of blue pigment, 3 grams of green pigment, 6 grams of green pigment. Come on. Give that a little mix. I put in 100 milliliters of water. I did it somewhat recklessly. I just dumped it in. I didn't think it would be a big deal because the purple seemed to need a little extra water, so I did the same thing twice. And it's going to need more water. You can always make your concrete a little bit more wet. It's very difficult to make your concrete more dry. That's why we start at 100 milliliters per kilo. And then the last, here we go. Perfect. Let's dump it out. That last little bit. We need to do by feel. What else can I tell you? We still gotta, what are we gonna do? Don't worry, I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do with this concrete very soon, very, very soon. Oh, looking so beautiful. Color number 2. We've got a kind of a teal. Our first color was a kind of a soft eggplant. It's an eggplant, I would say, but not quite as dark as eggplant. A little bit lighter, a cartoon super flat version of eggplant. Doesn't have the gloss an eggplant does. But I would say that the color tone is very inspired by eggplant. And this second color is one of the many colors I refer to as teal. One of the many colors everyone on the planet refers to as teal. What is teal? Teal is a mixture of blue and green. From my best estimate, teal potentially encompasses thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of tones of colors that people interpret as teal. But today, this is our teal. Tomorrow, it'll probably be some other teal. I don't know. Oh, and now it's looking good. Yum. We're going to put you to the side. What are we doing? What are we doing with this gray matter? I'll tell you. We got molds. I came prepared. I make molds, I use molds, and I sell you molds. This guy has probably seen 30 to 40 castings, and it's looking beautiful.
Oh, hey, Mr. Concrete. What's going on?
Oh, hey, Moldy. I'm just mixing up a batch of gray matter with our friends.
That's awesome. Let me know if you need my help. Wink.
Okay, Moldy, will do. I actually do need your help. I need this. Time to start the marbling. I'm going to break our eggplant in half and give it a little pitta-patta. That's beautiful. And now I'm going to grab our teal. Today's teal. Teal aujourd'hui. Look at this. We got 2 patty cakes that we've made with gray matter. I'm going to stack them. Now we've got 1 giant patty cake. This is all it takes to vibrate gray matter. Look at the flow on this thing. As I gently tap, it levels out on its own. Watch this, watch this. Let me just tap it. There they go. Goodbye, fingerprints. Ha! Love it. Let's keep making our concrete patty cake. I'm going to cut it now into 4s. And I'm going to stack it one more time. You know what? I'm going to stack that one and that one like that. And this one I'm going to leave. My ace in the hole. So, we've got our mold. Thanks to Mr. Moldy. We've got our mix. Thanks to Mr. Concrete. Oh, look at this. got our tasty, tasty blend. Start stacking this in. There's a nice one. Slide that in there like so. And we start just tapping. Oh, wonderful. This is my favorite part. With gray matter, thanks to the magic we've mixed right in, we don't need any special equipment to vibrate. Look at this. Just a little tap, tap, tap on my fingers. Another tasty teal and eggplant sandwich in there. We're gonna tap the air out. I'm just going to do this for a bit. Settle in. I estimate we should probably try to do this for a minute? A minute-ish. I'm just going to slowly add to it as I see fit. That's getting nice. That's getting very nice. Oh, I love that. Just little air bubbles coming out of there. Beautiful. Keep it going. Keep it going. Once you get a good vibration going, you don't want to give it up. Keep tapping. We're almost there. Keep tapping. Oh, wow. Look at that. The entire surface becomes this weird, plasticky. Okay, I feel like that's enough of that. Now the other thing that people love to say in the comments is, if that's a cactus planter, where's the dang drainage hole? And to that I say, make your own dang drainage hole. Take my finger, go like this. I found this old earplug. I'm going to slip it in like that. I'm going to hold the earplug down. I'm going to tap, tap, tap my hand around the concrete while pressing down on the earplug so it does not lift off the surface of my mold. And just keep on tapping. Tap it. Keep on tapping. And that is that. Look at that. Leveled out. We're done. Go ask a concrete finisher how long it takes to finish concrete. If they're pouring a basement or a driveway or a set of stairs, a lot longer than what we just did there. And we did that just with our hands, no special equipment. I designed that for you, the person working at home, in your kitchen, in your garage, in your bathroom, in your office, in your dorm room. Look at this, hands, that's it. You could have done this in a shopping bag, a plastic tub, anything. Now we're gonna wait for the very fastest demold time ever, 4 hours. We're gonna wait 4 hours to pop this out. When I was using concrete from a construction store, that took me 7 days before I could pop anything out of a mold, anything this delicate as what we're about to make. 7 days. That's 4,200 times faster than how I was doing my concrete work when I didn't have gray matter. Think about that. That's crazy. So see you in 4 hours. GoPro, stop recording. Hey, concrete friends. Here is our beautiful cactus planter, and it is 4 hours later. Just enough time to have this gray matter be cured. And let's pop it out. Let's see what we got. Gently release the edges of the mold. And now I'll just reach in there. Boom. Okay. And here we go. Let's have a look. Oh, I love it. Teal and purple. Got a little bit of air right down on this edge. But look at this top edge. Oh, then there's our earplug. Let's pop that out. Whoop. Goodbye, grungy earplug. There it is. Got our drainage hole in the bottom. Clean edge on the bottom as well. And almost, you know what? You could set this on anything you want, just like this. Very clean, very flat. We did all that. It's self-leveled by itself. No special equipment. You saw. I did this in real time. We just tap, tap, tap with the fingers. Demold in 4 hours. That's 4,200 times faster than what I've been doing with previous concrete. And we mixed to a perfect consistency to give us this beautifully sharp marbling. So if you want to make perfect objects, do it with gray matter. And let me help. Any questions, comments, you want to figure out something about concrete, ask me. I know a little bit. I know a little bit about concrete. And if I don't know the answer, I know someone who knows someone who may. So have fun with it. Get some gray matter. Put on some gloves. Get dirty and join me making beautiful concrete together. Bye for now. GoPro, stop recording.